A Fallout first look, an exodus to the stars, and surviving Jurassic Park. It's been a gripping week in sci-fi. A first look at game spin-off series Fallout. New sci-fi RPG Exodus is finally announced. And an upcoming game asks, could you survive Jurassic Park? Welcome to Ion Sci-Fi, I'm Raymond Pedora. A first look at long-anticipated video game spin-off series Fallout has been released. We see Lucy, played by Ella Purnell, leave the safety of her vault to venture out into the post-apocalyptic wasteland. What she finds are giant bugs, strange creatures, and mutated humans, including the Ghoul, played by Walton Goggins. We also get a look at the Brotherhood of Steel and their power armor, including an armor-clad brother apparently coming off second best to a mutated bear. The Brotherhood is led by Maximus, played by Aaron Moten, who was using their tech to try and restore some kind of order to the wasteland. The teaser is otherwise light on details, although we're likely to learn more about the origin of the nuclear apocalypse if the flashback shots are anything to go by. Fallout launches on Amazon's Prime Video April 12. The Game Awards have been announced for 2023, and it was a good night for two games in particular. Game of the Year was Baldur's Gate 3, which also won Best RPG and Best Multiplayer, as well as taking out the Player's Voice Award. Alan Wake 2 also had a good night, winning Best Game Direction, Best Narrative, and Best Art Direction. Most anticipated game is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which beat out Star Wars Outlaws for the win. The Game Awards aren't just about the awards, with gaming studios taking the opportunity to make announcements about upcoming projects. Hello Games, the studio behind No Man's Sky, announced Light No Fire as its next game. It will be set on a fantasy Earth-like planet, and the studio describes it as bringing the depth of a role-playing game to the freedom of a survival sandbox. Also announced was Archetype Entertainment's new sci-fi RPG Exodus. Actor Matthew McConaughey will be voicing one of the characters, and he was on stage as part of the announcement. The game is based on galactic travelers who use faster-than-light travel to explore the cosmos. However, this mode of transport comes at the cost of a time dilation effect that means many more years pass by outside than for the traveler. There are naturally bad guys to battle or avoid, and in Exodus they're called Celestials, who deploy pointy-looking robotic creatures with bad attitudes to do their fighting. Early reaction to the announcement has likened the game to Mass Effect, although on a much larger scale. That's probably not a complete surprise, given a number of BioWare veterans are working on Exodus. No release date yet, but the game will be available on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. And another announcement that caught our eye was Jurassic Park Survival, an action-adventure game which never quite made it to market in the 2000s. The original was planned to accompany the third Jurassic Park movie, but ran into funding issues. The revival is an action-adventure game set one day after the events of the original Jurassic Park, with player protagonist Dr. Maya Joshi stranded alone on Isla Nublar. The island will be fully explorable and packed with a variety of dinosaurs, each with their own deadly characteristics. The announcement trailer suggests gameplay will be a mixture of stealth and action, with the aim of surviving long enough to be rescued. Jurassic Park Survival will release on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC, although no release date yet. And that was the week in sci-fi. For more news throughout the week, go to ionsci-fi.com.